go down, mommy. You go bend down, mama. Just sala sala, my baby, yo. Oh boy, mama wants to. My name na Igwe. We are going to raise my boy. We are on board. Raise my people. On board.
My name is Musing Derry, and keep watching On Board.
I'm obsessed with movies. What about you? Hey, keep watching On Board. My name's Ayi Jeremy. I love On Board. I used to love On Board and keep watching On Board.
Hello televiewers, it's a brand new episode of your program On Board. I am on board, you are on board, we are on board. See you after the break. Welcome back televiewers. Like I earlier said, we are on board. Our special guest on board today, she is an actress, a producer, a scriptwriter. She resides in Canada. Let's have Dorothy Atabong.
My sister, do not have a choice.
We leave tomorrow.
Where?
I don't know.
You will marry Omar.
So you only came to say goodbye?
Have you any idea what it's like to be cut off from your entire family and everyone you've ever known? Joshua!
¿Cómo estás, mi amor?
She is on board to tell us more about her movie, Sound of Tears. Let's listen. Hello, Dorothy Atabong. Thank you so very much for honoring the invitation and accepting to be our special guest on the show today. We want to know, who is Dorothy Atabong?
Hello, I'm Dorothy Atabong once again. I grew up in Limbe. I went to Sika Baptist College. I am married. I have 2 kids. I have a 15-month-old. His name is Pranav. And I have a 4-year-old who just started kindergarten this year. His name is Ishan. And I have 2 boys, so it's a crazy household that I have to deal with every day. And it's mommy this, mommy that, mommy this, mommy that. So it's being able to try to manage my life or my career along with my 2 little radical little boys. It's quite a challenge. I have 2 kids under 5.
So what can you actually tell us about this movie, Sound of Tears? Talking about Sound of Tears, is it like there is a sound behind the tears, or so we want to know?
Sound of Tears, so it's a Cameroonian film, but I shot it in Toronto. It's about a woman who is forced into an arranged marriage to save the family honor. So all the women that have been forced to marry someone else against their will, and the consequences that befall them if they choose to not go with what their family is wanting them to do. So that is what my story is about.
My sister. Do not have a choice.
We leave tomorrow.
Where?
I don't know.
You will marry Omar.
So you only came to say goodbye?
Have you any idea what it's like to be cut off from your entire family and everyone you've ever known? Joshua!
¿Cómo estás, mi amor?
Oh, you heard for yourself why the title Sound of Tears actually came to existence. Okay, Dorothy Atabong, what can you tell us about the Cameroon's film industry? How do you see the Cameroon's film industry?
So first and foremost, I'm really, really honored and really proud of where we are. Everybody started from somewhere. Nollywood started from somewhere. Bollywood started from somewhere. Even Hollywood started from somewhere. So I'm really happy with what I see, but I see where we can really improve. It's very important that we watch our own movies because we have our own stories and we have our own interesting stories and we have our own history. I'm very interested in African history. I'm very interested in African culture, and I feel there's a lot of material that we have not dug into in Cameroon because Cameroon is very rich. I feel it's very rich with culture. I feel it's very rich with stories. The stories are endless.
Yeah, you know, in every field, there are challenges. So what were your challenges so far in the realization of this movie, Sound of Tears?
This is my first attempt at directing, and I have to tell you it was really challenging because it felt like a feature film because we have over 15 actors and over 10 locations, and that's a lot for a short film that's only 15 minutes. It's my first directorial debut, but I've also produced some films and I write as well, and I'm an actor normally, that's what I do. So doing this film, I couldn't find, I was hoping to get a co-director, but I could not find anyone who felt as passionate as I did with the topic, so I decided to venture into doing it on my own. And I have to tell you, it was a challenge. Being producer, director, writer, and then starring in the film is quite a challenge.
Well, viewers, you actually heard from her challenges, and all the other things which actually wanted to stop her from realizing this movie. But without withstanding, she put in her every best to make this movie a success. Okay, my favorite moment is here. There's a Collywood gist, Collywood gossips, but it's rather unfortunate. With Atabong Dorothy, I don't know if she's actually victorious or she's still to be because she escaped. She actually escaped from this gossip. No fishy games in her works, but trust me, we're gonna dig the nuts and bring you every bit. I know there is something hiding. Oh, I know there is something, but well, we will dig that nut and bring to you this gossip.
On board. On board.
Keep watching On Board.
Salut, c'est Roger du groupe X-Malaya. Keep watching On Board.
Hi guys, my name is John DeMello. Keep on watching On Board.
I'm Waterman, your number one actor. We are On Board. We are On Board.
On board. On board.
Okay, coming back to you, my special guest. I know you have a word of advice to those aspiring to be scriptwriters, producers like you. What word do you have for them out there?
So I would really love for us to start consuming our own films. And for us to be able to consume our own films, we have to do good films. So we have to really work very hard and get the films that are, that can actually go somewhere besides our family and friends. When I do my film, I want my family and friends to see it, but at the same token, I want someone who is a critic in the entertainment industry. I want a film critic. I want someone who's not in my community to watch it, because that's when you really get the whole picture of what your film, in terms of where it is, if it's really working, or there needs to be a lot of other improvements to get it to where it should be. So if you do not have that sort of, if you don't have that feedback, the problem is that you keep thinking that your film is okay. And if you only have your family and friends watch it, your family and friends are always going to tell you your film is fabulous. But someone with an objective eye, from a different community, watches your film, they will tell you the truth. And the truth is what we need, because we need to get better. I need to get better. I don't want to do the same film that I do. I have a film, A Sound of Tears, which has been internationally renowned and has won the Africa Movie Academy Award. But of course it needs improvement. Everything needs improvement. Everything could always get better. And I want to get better as an actor, as a filmmaker. Sound of Tears came about when I came across a newspaper article about a girl who was strangled by her father for refusing to wear the hijab or the scarf. So I researched the topic, and I realized that so many women all over the world are being harassed, or they fall into serious consequences because they didn't do what their family wanted them to do. And I had interviews with human rights activists and as well as human rights advocates, and it became clear that this was an epidemic, and a lot of people do not know about it. So many women are killed every year, as per the UN or the United Nations. Over 5,000 women are killed every year because they did not do what their family wanted them to do. And that is only those are only the reported cases, because so many cases go unreported. And so many things happen in small villages and nobody knows about it. So there are lots of unreported cases. So you can imagine how many women fall victims to such a horrendous crime. So that is what my film is about. And coming across that article, I felt inspired to write about this topic. And the first draft was in 2009, and it was only 9 pages, and I'm actually happy that I didn't get the funding to do it then, because the story has really grown since then. So it became a bigger story, and the film is currently 15 minutes, and it's doing really well in the festival circuit. So I'm really happy. I'm sharing this topic and educating and also creating awareness for this topic as well. I'm really happy this is getting out in the world.
Yeah, viewers, I know you're kind of, we've got a lot from her. Yeah, for sure, because I've got my own new strategy, what to put in place to make a success. My passion for my work, I think it's my new tips. I'm gonna use it, like she said, I'm embarking on her word. I'll use that strategy and make a success like her. Even why not more than her? Sure, I will.
On board.
Okay, Atabong Dorothy, it was nice having you once more on the show. But before you leave, we know there was a gift given to you, and I believed you liked it.
Thank you so much, On Board team, for this wonderful surprise. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
She said she liked the gift. On Board says, thank you very much for liking our offer. So, but before you leave our show, we have a game. We've got 5 dynamic numbers. Each represents a soundtrack. You make your choice and you tell me.
I choose number 3.
She chose H1. Wow, I love the song. It's a gospel song. It's really very educative. It promotes the gospel by telling us, awaken the consciousness of who our Creator is. Wow, I love this song. Well, viewers, we've actually come to our end of this program. But before we cut our cuttings, follow us on the following addresses at the base of your screen: www.facebook.com/onboardtv. Tweet us on www.twitter.com/onboardtv. Send your comments and your proposition suggestions. The doors are open on www.gmail.com/onboardtv. Contact us on the numbers at the base of the screen. See you, same time, same place. God bless you.
Thank you, Yolande. Bye.
On board.
Dear viewers, please always catch up to On Board and stay tuned.
Keep watching On Board.
On Board.
I want to say a big thank you to the On Board team. In fact, you guys are amazing. You guys are marvelous.
Christ like celebration time. Ready to dance with Jesus. We are celebrating now. Celebration time. Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. I give you all my days. I give you all the honor. Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. I give you all my days. I give you all the honor. See me, I am shining. Praise and worship, I give you all my days. Jehovah Nissi, He is my King, my Lord, my provider. Forever I praise your holy name. You are Jehovah Jireh. I am that I am. The rose of Sharon. Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. I give you all my days. I give you all the honor. Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. I give you all my days. I give you all the honor.
Jehovah Jireh, I am that I am. Jehovah Nissi, the beginning and the end. The Lion of Judah, you are the light of the world. You are the light in the pillar of the day, Papa. I will give you all my days. Papa, I will give you all the honor. Papa, I will give you all my days. Thank you, Jesus. I will celebrate you for life.
Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you glory. Hey, I give you all my days. I give you all my days. I give you all the honor. Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. I give you all my days. Oh, oh. I give you all the honor. I am happy for the marvelous things in my life. I am grateful for the spirit dwells in me. Come on, Jeremy, celebrate God. At celebration time, I go sing, I go dance to God. Baba, I love you. Celebrate my God, oh, celebrate my Father. Celebrate my Jesus. Come on, dance, I go dance to you. Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. Hey, Papa God, I give you all the praise. I give you all the glory. I give you all my days. Oh, oh. I give you all the honor.
You are the Jehovah Jireh. I am that I am. Jehovah Nissi, the beginning and the end. The Lion of Judah. You are the light of the